Finally, the time has arrived for us to identify the similarities and the differences between qualitative and quantitative research. This is Mamaika, and you're watching Research Simplified. For this lesson, we're going to look at the following aspects: objective, data description, sample, data gathering, data analysis, and outcomes. Let us start with the objective. The objective serves as the goal or the endpoint of a research. If you are writing a quantitative research, then your goal is to either prove or disprove a certain hypothesis. That means you have a hypothesis in mind, and your task is to test if this hypothesis is null or alternative. Whereas when we say qualitative research, your goal or your objective has nothing to do with the hypothesis. Rather, your goal is to understand the minds of humans, their behavior, and their experiences. That is, when we conduct a qualitative research, our main goal is to gain an understanding of humans' feelings, experiences, and emotions. Next is data description. In describing our data, when it is for quantitative research, we use numbers. These numbers are calculated and interpreted using statistical tools for us to measure the variables that we have in the study. However, when we say qualitative, instead of using numbers, we use words in describing or in giving information about our topic. Here we include narrations, the stories or the lives of the people that we are observing and their experiences, their perceptions, their viewpoints. The next one is sampling. When it comes to sampling, in quantitative research, we use a large sample from our population. Whereas when we write a qualitative research, very limited participants are required. The number depends, of course, upon your topic and the nature of your research. Quantitative may require about probably 30 to 100 or even thousands of participants. But when it comes to qualitative, it may only require even just 3 participants. Again, it depends upon the topic and the nature of your study. There are many methods when it comes to sampling. We have the random sampling, fishbowl method, purposive sampling, cluster sampling, and a lot more. We will be further discussing those in our next videos. Next is data gathering. When it comes to gathering our data in quantitative research, we use survey questionnaires or checklists wherein what we do is we tally the answers of our participants. That is why we make use of numbers. Here, the majority always wins. We calculate the percentage of the people who answered yes and who answered no, who answered satisfied and unsatisfied. That is how we conduct the data gathering in quantitative research. It is standardized or structured, and we use close-ended questions, wherein we provide a limited set of options for the answers of our participants. However, when we say qualitative research, the questions are open-ended. It may be structured and unstructured at the same time because the way we gather data is by interviewing our participants. Again, our goal here, our objective is to understand the human mind. We want to hear their stories, their experiences, their beliefs, and their perceptions. And in order to do that, we conduct interviews. We may also do immersion, wherein we participate as the researchers, we participate in the lives or in the work of our participants for us to better understand where they're coming from. Or we may also do group discussions, wherein we gather our participants and then we discuss with them our topic. It is very important that we build the trust and the right atmosphere so that our participants will feel comfortable to share the things that they want to share. Next, in data analysis, when it comes to quantitative research, we use statistical tools, instruments, and treatment. Here you will encounter Pearson's R, Spearman's Rho, percentile deviation, and a lot more formulas and computations required for a particular type of quantitative study. However, when it comes to qualitative research, what we do is thematic analysis. Thematic analysis is, again, when from the answers of our participants, we find the themes or the categories where their answers may be categorized into. We will further discuss this as well in our future videos. Now, for the outcomes, when it comes to quantitative research, we use the word conclusions. That is, we identify the answers to the questions that we've set in our chapter 1. In qualitative research, however, we use the term new insights gained, hoping that through these new insights, we have cultivated a higher validity of understanding the human mind. Now that we know their differences, at this point, let us look at how similar they are. Both quanti and quali apply inquiry, investigation, and immersion. Again, immersion if it is necessary. Both of them also aim for improving the lives of humans by helping us understand the situations that we are in, the way people think, and by looking for solutions or further improvements to the current solutions that we have. Both of them also make use of textual forms in analyzing and interpreting their data. Of course, both of them also start and end with a problem. Now, for the most popular question, which is easier? Is it easier to write a quantitative research or a qualitative research? The answer is it depends upon the writer. If you're more comfortable using numbers, then I suggest you use the quantitative research writing. But if you are more comfortable with words, with descriptions, with explanations, then I suggest you go for qualitative research writing. Now, these sum up the similarities and the differences between the two. Again, nothing is better than the other. It really depends upon the nature of your topic. That's it for this episode. See you on the next video. God bless.